The Anambra governorship election is set for November 8, 2025, and the political atmosphere is already charged. And as always, we are keeping you updated on the November 8th Guber election political build-up in Anambra State with Emeka Ejindu. He's a public affairs analyst here to give us an update. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Good morning, Nigeria.
Right. So tell us what is going on in Anambra State currently. What is the update as we look forward to the elections?
No, the campaign is fully on now. All the candidates are making serious effort to get the interest of the voters. They are working very hard now. They have woken up from their slumber, especially the opponents. They are now working very hard and moving from community to community.
All right. Now we are aware that INEC has published the final list of 16 candidates and their running mates. How would you assess the inclusivity of the list? Are there any form of significant omissions, or what is the zoning arrangement?
The zoning arrangement basically is it is southern zone, Anambra South zone to complete their 8 years. They have done 4 years already, and they're contesting to complete their second tenure. And most candidates are from that Anambra side, except just one person, Chief Paul Chukuma, who is from Anambra North. But the zoning formula is working in Anambra State, because after the next 4 years, the thing will go down to Anambra Central. It's a gentleman agreement, and it's working for us here.
All right. So now we're seeing that APC recently inaugurated a campaign council, and it has also recorded defections. And ABGA is the incumbent party in the state. Now, I'd like to know, how stable are the alliances currently between the political parties in the state?
Are there alliances now? I've not heard about alliance at all. Labour is campaigning on their own, APGA is campaigning, and the APC is campaigning. I've not heard about any alliance. The individuals they are strong people, very, very eminent, very, very influential. At least the three major, up to 4 now. With what ADC is making impact in their campaign as well. They are strong. YPP is not sleeping. He's working very hard to get to inform Anambarians the difference he will make if he's there. So I don't think I have not heard of any alliance, 2 parties or 3 parties coming together to support just one person. I've not heard that one. They are all working individually to make the difference.
Okay, so given past incidents of violence and disruptions in Anambra State, what would you say is the current security outlook, come November 8th election? And what assurances are security agencies giving?
No, Anambra is not known for violence during the election. They will prefer transactional election where they will gain something financially. Considering the runoff election I witnessed, they are properly transactional people. And especially the man with incumbent power is ready to cooperate with them. So I don't foresee any violence at all. I don't foresee any violence at all. People will go in there to cast their vote in whatever form, in whatever interest that will be covered. Whatever, and all I know is that the election will be done peacefully. There may be little misunderstanding here and there, but at the end of the day, it will be a very conclusive election, and the winner will emerge. I'm not foreseeing any security threat at all. There may be arguments, there may be conflicts, as normal in politics. But everything will come out good. Everything will come out successful.
Now, given ABGA's historical dominance in Anambra politics, What chance do you think that the other parties stand looking at the elections? Do you think that they stand as much chance as ABGA currently does, given its history in Anambra politics?
Yeah, Anambra has always chosen APGA all the while till now. But it always depends on the performance of the person in power. With what people are complaining about the present one, insecurity everywhere, intimidation here and there, using hoodlums to carry your policies, that kind of thing. I don't know. People are not comfortable and are not happy with this system of governance in this present one. All I know is that there may be, protests. There will be a lot of protest votes, and it may definitely favor any of the opponents. But we are still just looking at what will happen on November 8th. All I know is that a lot of people are not happy with the system operated by this man, the incumbent, and I don't know. We hope they will express that in their voting on November 8th.
All right. So, what are your expectations for November election? And which manifesto do you think is the priority of the voters come that election?
Sorry?
I said, what are your expectations for November 8th election in Anambra State? And what is the priority of the voters when it comes to the manifestos that the parties are giving?
Some people are hoping for change, a radical change. Some are showing very much interest. So many people are showing interest to Labour Party, considering the influence of P2B, who is most of the time accompanies their candidate to their campaign. That may change people's decision, because B is popular here, and the candidate the Labour Party presented is a very noble man. Most likely could far in the election. But I don't undermine people who said they want to connect to the center. People who say that they want to connect to the center may vote APC. In as much as people like me has not seen any difference between people in the center and people and states in the sideways. It all depends on the thought and vision of the person that is leading. If you have a visionary leader as a governor, whether he is in the center or not, the impact will be shown everywhere. The development impact of democracy will be shown everywhere. So, but some say they want to be connected to the center. I don't know how many are there, but all I know is that the contest will be intense. It will be a very serious contest, and it will not be an easy win for the incumbent government. He knows that it's not easy. That's why he's working very hard to retain his position. He's working very, very hard, lobbying and moving from place to place. So I believe everyone knows that it's not an easy contest, and anything can happen in such a situation.
All right. Now, given the recurring allegations of malpractice during elections and seeing the accusations or the allegations of vote buying and other irregular activities during the by-elections that took place a while ago, is there a risk that these persistent electoral controversies could push voters towards political disengagement or political apathy in the states?
In Anambra, less than 20% always vote for an election, about 20%. And in that 20%, You know, since transactional politics has been introduced in the system, considering what we saw in that runoff, I don't think there will be much change in this one, but most because it is the entire Anambra state. That vote by may not be a major determinant. In as much as people are hungry and everybody wants to have a share of the cake, some of them will believe there's an opportunity to have their own from people in the government. But it may not be a major determinant because a lot of people have interest in one person or the other, especially the most popular candidate, whose people believe he will do better. People believe one or two persons will do better than the incumbent. But all I know, you don't overlook that transactional thing they have introduced in the voting system in our environment. So they will bring out that money. Some will still collect the money and vote their choice. But some will still collect the money and comply with whatever arrangement made. All I know is that Anambra has always been a peaceful place during an election. Apathy is so much. You see people playing football and people will be in their homes watching TV while the voting is on. So it is good for us to mobilize people to come out to express their franchise.
All right, Mr. Ejindo, like you said, it's going to actually be a tough election in Anambra State. But then in Nigeria, one of the things that we notice, one of the responses after election is, usually court cases. Do you envision any legal battle after the election between the parties?
It's part of democracy now. If you are defeated and you feel you are shortchanged, will you sit down and watch the other person just enjoy it like that? You go to court now and test your evidences and proofs. I expect one or two people. I will expect people to go to court because there will definitely be malpractice here and there. There will definitely be people trying to intimidate others. It's usual in politics, especially in Africa. They don't like things to flow in a normal way. People like to cut corners. And if you are contesting and find a loophole, you find a fault where you can grab the power, why relaxing? They will go to court. People will go to court definitely because people are shortchanged unduly. People are shortchanged unduly, and the only way to recover whatever you think that has been stolen from you is to go to court, and people will go. I researched that too.
Okay, do you think that there is anything that can really be done to reduce this issue of vote buying or biased allegations or party manipulations in the election? Is there anything that can be done?
Something can be done. It is the system. We don't. Our kind of leadership, especially nationally, has not encouraged anybody. There is no stamping of discipline. There is no, there is no good direction for people to believe in the government. If you put a good man there, you see things change. System changes according to the who leads, who is piloting the affairs. The only way it can change is when things are done right. When you believe in the system, when you believe in the judiciary, you believe in INEC, you believe in the system, entire system of the country. That's where things can change. Without that, if it is cutting corner, doing manipulation and over-invoicing and corruption here and there, how can you expect things to go normal idle in an environment like this. You cannot have an ideal situation where there is corruption, where the leader is, where there is, serious fault in the person that is leading up there. He should direct the system. She should direct Nigeria. If you don't have anything to offer, you get out of there. So somebody else will come in and do one of good thing for the country to move forward. There must be correct system for things to work out. The head must be structured in a form that people will have confidence. Without that, nothing will work.
All right, Mr. Alex Emeka Ejendu, thank you for that update on November 8th Guber election political build-up in Anambra State. Thank you for joining us.
My brother, sister, you're welcome.
All right, that is where we draw the line on that conversation with a public affairs analyst on the November 8 elections in Anambra. Do stay with us. When we return, our conversation on Signature Morning continues.
We are local.
When the main market is in chaos, people are...
We are national.
Those in support of this motion as amended, say aye. Aye.
We have taken the news by default.
We are international.
Israeli airstrikes.
Donald Trump left us the worst unemployment.